It's time for Minecraft Me, the show that's all about Minecraft. From beginning level to expert, we'll show you what you need to know to survive in the world of Minecraft. With Joseph Falby and Chase Nunes, what's coming up on this episode?
Coming up on the big show this week, we give you everything you need to know about our public server in our Pub Server 101. Also, we have a very special guest, and we have some more news to cover over Minecon 2013. All that and much more. This is Minecraft Me, episode 85, recorded for Thursday, July 25th, 2013. This episode of Minecraft Me is brought to you by Netflix Instant Streaming. Watch thousands of TV episodes and movies on your PC, Mac, iPad, iPhone, or touch. All streamed instantly by Netflix, saving you time, money, and hassle. For a free 30-day trial, including the new Netflix original series, House of Cards, go to netflix.com/geekgamer. Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me, the show that's entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, we like to show you how to play this awesome building blocks game. You have come to a very special edition of this show, episode number 85, where we are going to give you intro to our server 101, I guess if you would call it, intro to the Minecraft Me server 101. No doubt you have a lot of friends that have watched their show, or maybe not. They've just joined the server and have not even heard about this show. Or you have someone new who wants to start playing on a server with other people. We're going to give you as much time as we can, a 101 version, an intro version to this. My name is Chase Nunes. I am the level 7 pig rider. And joining me, as always, is my good friend, my guide, my teacher, my tutor, my mentor, friend, virtual boy expert. Here he is, folks, Mr. Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I just deafened everyone in the server, though. Sorry about that.
That kind of thing, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know what happens.
Joe. So, Joe, we have a very special guest this week. Now,
we do.
A lot of people may think...
Is it... Wait. Is it who I hope it is?
No, Marcus couldn't make it.
He would have been good, too. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Well, he's been on the show before. He's actually been on the show twice before. First time, he wasn't even named.
Holy smokes.
Is that Mr. Huckabee?
That's almost irregular.
No.
Wow.
So here he is, folks, all the way, so far away that it took him almost 2 hours to get here, which is incredible to think about. Here he is, Mr. John Kessler. Hi, John. Welcome to Minecraft Me.
I thought this was Geek Gamer Weekly.
Ah!
I'm on the wrong day. Damn.
John?
What?
Put your headphones back on. Pick up your glasses.
I was going to leave. I thought I was on the wrong day. That's why I was late. I was on the wrong day. No wonder why I'm late.
You know, John, for somebody who isn't on the show that often, you, my friend, are very well known in our server. You are pretty famous. Did you know that? Did you know how famous you really are?
Probably. What am I? I'm the village idiot, aren't I?
No. Quite
yes,
the contrary. We have lots of memorials for you. We have lots of things named after you.
Oh, so people want me dead. Is that it? I see. You guys want me dead.
No.
Well, it's not here anymore, right? It's on the old map. It was the John Kessler Memorial Bridge.
That's right.
Is that where everybody kind of went and jumped off?
No, John.
No,
now this is a family-friendly show.
Yeah,
I just said jumped off.
It was a
For what reason? To go
jumped
swimming
off the bridge because they were depressed with their Minecraft character, I guess.
Now, just let everybody know, John spells his name Kessler. So if you name anything after him in the server, make sure you spell it right. And it's Jon. So, John, before we, to kind of refresh everybody's memory about you, you were on the show back on episode, I believe, 17, where we showed everybody how to create their very own server.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember, John, where that episode took place? Do you remember where you were?
I was here.
No, you were not there. You were somewhere else.
Yep.
Do you remember? Do you remember at all?
Think way back into the mists of time.
Yeah, please think back.
Yeah,
I was
Chase,
here.
you need to edit in a twinkling noise. And you know,
John, we
That
were doing the show in the garage. Do you remember?
Oh, that I think meant like here, like with the.
No. You were just eating Doritos.
No, I was here at your house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you were here.
Technically,
at the house.
I was here at the house.
Yes.
But yes, we were at the house in the garage versus at the house in the studio.
Yeah.
you were at the house.
Or
but
episode
not there.
14, I've been told in the chat room, not 17.
Yeah, 14.
14. So I think it's only appropriate to have you back for this.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode, we're clearing out the news. There will be no news, no server showcase, no pack picks, no questions. This episode is fully dedicated to you who's watching the show. Maybe not familiar with our server. You're new. You're starting out. We're going to give you a walkthrough. And what a better person to do that walkthrough with than somebody who hasn't really played on our server that much, John Kessler. Right?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. So, John, I have to ask you a question.
Shoot,
How are you feeling first?
just ducky.
Good. Got to get that out of the way.
Yes.
My second question for you, John,
Mm-hmm.
is if you were interested in learning about our server, where would be a good place for you to go?
The website.
Ah, very good. Now, here we are. We're here on the website. We're at Geek Gamer TV.
And remember, folks, that was not coached.
No, that was not. But we're here at geekgamer.tv. Now, John,
Mm-hmm.
where do you think you would go if you wanted to find out more about the Minecraft Me show and its server?
Probably the thing that says current shows.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to go on our current shows, and then we'll go down to Minecraft Me, okay, and we'll click on that. And here under the right side here is all these links that say show links. I think we're going to go to where it says pub server information. Is that right?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay. So we'll click on that. And Joe, do you think John's following along very good so far? What do you think?
Probably. I believe he knows how to use a web browser.
Good.
And click on things.
All right.
Yes.
Very good. Now, John, our server address is mcserver.geekgamer.tv. The port number is 25565. There's currently 26 players in the server right now.
Wow.
Now, John, we have some rules. Do you know about the rules of our server?
There's no griefing.
There's no griefing. What else? What else do you see here?
Top of the list there is building outside your claimed area is at your own risk
Right. What do you think that is?
because other people can come and wreck your stuff.
Yep. And that's also against the rules. That's rule number
That's
2.
part of the griefing.
Yeah. Also, John, with you and your Eve mods, you can't, don't cheat.
Eve mods.
I'm just kidding.
Don't cheat.
You don't cheat. That's
No.
good. Good. All right. And there's other things here that really don't apply to you. So you
Thanks.
no problem. So now
Don't apply.
So now that you know how and connect, you like cooking here, you have magically you have magically entered that information into your game system there, as you see.
Yeah, the screen. I was like going, hey, wait, the screen went blank.
No, it's there.
It's there now.
All right, so John, are you gonna go ahead and jump into the server?
Truck Connect.
Yeah, go ahead, connect to it. Yeah, join the server. Do it.
I was clicking.
Oh, you're gonna have to restart your.
Well, he can try again. Give it one more try.
Yay! It does work.
Yep.
All right, very good.
Okay.
So SP1_Kenny just joined the game. And where are you, John?
I don't know. I'm over here somewhere.
Where is John? I have no idea where he's at.
I don't know. I don't think he's too far outside of spawn.
I'm over by Joe's Diner.
That's helpful.
Well, where's Joe? Isn't that your diner, Joe?
No.
Oh, there's John. You all right there, John?
Yes. So you probably want me to go back to
So Joe,
Spawn.
so John, do you know how to get back to Spawn?
I have no idea.
What do you think you would that you would need to do first?
Find a map.
Well, if you'd read the list of commands and rules, you would know that there's a command you can use to go back to Spawn in chat. So all you need to do is hit / right? And there actually people are telling you right there in the server chat. See, look at that. Look at Castle Maker. He is being so helpful. Yeah, you're really, really good at spelling Spawn.
Uh-oh.
Uh
What did I type? Oh, yes.
yeah.
So this is John's very first day on our public server.
Yeah. So now, why are you still not at Spawn?
Because I can't spell it.
You added an extra period and a slash, John.
Oh. Well, I see there's... Oh, because he did that up there.
I did what?
Nothing.
Oh, man. Oh, whoa.
Hey,
wait.
there we go.
Look at that. He
Look
finally
at
got
that.
it.
Nice job, John.
Because he typed a period / but he had to do it in the text chat to make it come up. And I was
Yes,
mimicking
exactly.
Well,
what...
wait. John.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'll stand right back here then.
Yeah, so
Okay, look at all the signs and the people.
yeah, so you got a big welcoming committee here.
I see that. They're going to kill me.
Yes.
Oh, I got killed.
So John,
Yes.
what the first thing you really should do is when you join the server, okay? You're going to be joining in, and this is exactly where you will show up. You'll show up right here in the center of this beautifully crafted castle, which we call Spawn Manor. Now, what you should do, John, is maybe read the signs around you real quick. Just glance over them. Do you have any questions, John? You're pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Well, looking at the
You
signs.
should read the signs to us so we know what they say.
It says, no food or drink on the carpet. No, wait. Unsure of an area, ask a mod or admin.
Now, if you guys are here live, give John some breathing room here. He's, he's new, and usually there's not a welcoming committee when someone new joins the server. So give him some room, you guys.
Portal's a resource map. Yeah, we don't want to go over there just yet.
All right, so
And
John, you're probably read the signs maybe that are going across the beams at the top there.
the in directory, floor 1 is portal and welcome mat. Floor 2 is lodging and beds. Floor 3, conference rooms.
What happened to the floor 4 sign? That's gone. Okay.
that's a
That's
good
the
question.
kitchen and cafeteria.
Yeah.
And 5 is the admin offices.
Okay. So this is the really important one that you want to read. Go ahead and read this one.
It says, welcome to the Minecraft Me Gamer TV's pub server.
Okay, keep going.
I gotta get... Okay. Rules can be found at our website.
Uh-huh.
The server uses grief protection.
Prevention.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You should have chest, gold, shovels, stone, tools with leather armor.
Now, before you read the next one,
Uh-huh.
do you have any of those items? So your inventory down there,
Yes.
do you have any of those items?
I have a diamond sword. I'm not exactly sure where I got that from, but no, considering I had died too many times
Now,
last
do you
time I
know
was
how to
there.
open up your inventory?
I don't remember.
You hit the E button.
That was it.
So no, you have nothing.
I have nothing.
So read the next thing up there.
I'm going to need that. It says the request kit type / kit tools, only one for 24 hours.
All right, so go ahead and perform that command.
There we go.
All right, so now you have your tools. Now, the first thing I would suggest doing, and you're doing it right now, is go ahead and put on your armor. because you wanna be protected, which is a good idea.
And you can just actually hit Shift click, and it'll put those where they need to go.
Yep.
There you
Much
go.
easier.
See?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice job.
Much easier. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome. So now you have some basic tools and a toolbox and a golden shovel.
Yep.
Golden shovel is important, and we'll talk about what that's for in a little bit here. The basic tools are obviously just tools. They get you started, something to give you a heads up. You don't have to go out and search for stone and cut down a bunch of trees initially to really survive the first day or so. And then the chest, of course, is to store anything you get in, and it also establishes your claim. So what I'm going to do is I've created a area for John to do a claim in that is a distance away from where everybody is, so we don't have to deal with everybody. So what I'm going to do is teleport John over here.
There, you go ahead and do that, and I'll follow shortly.
SP1 Kenny.
John, you're going to be brought to a location for you.
Brought to you by
So
Joe.
Yep.
Hi, Castle.
I almost teleported you to the wrong person. That would have been bad. All right, so now you should be here.
I are here.
And I'll bring
I'm here.
Chase along as well. All right. So yeah, this is a spot that I sort of cleared out, ready for you to be able to build in. And the first thing you want to do when you find a good open spot like this, and you can see this is fairly open, there's not a whole lot around here, is to drop that chest. Literally, just place the chest somewhere on the ground. Pick an area that you want to be your center and put the chest down.
No.
Right, put the chest in your inventory and right click.
He literally dropped the chest.
Literally dropped it.
Yeah.
Place the chest on the ground.
Now, do you know how to do that, John?
No.
Now put it
back in your quick inventory.
Okay.
And use your mouse. Close your inventory. So we use your mouse wheel to scroll over to it, and now right click on the ground where you want to put it. See how it highlights a square?
Yeah.
Don't put it too far to the edge because that's going to be the center of your claim. So sort of put it in the middle of the area you want to claim.
Probably right.
That's just click already. All right.
Okay.
So you should have created a claim automatically when you placed that, and you did actually. See those glowstone and gold blocks? So that is your area. That is your space. No one else can use that space, can dig in that area, can steal any of your stuff that's in there. So now your next step would be to build whatever you want to build. Start your mine, start your building, do that sort of thing.
Now, what do you think's a good idea to do, John?
I mean, remember your first day training?
Do you remember that first day training, John?
Actually,
no. Just say no. It's okay.
No.
So some of the things we were looking for on a first day training, of course, was wood to build initial tools. You already have a preset initial tool, so you don't really need wood a lot, but it wouldn't hurt to get some more. So if you're going to cut down a tree, what would be the best thing to use to cut down a tree?
Probably use this guy, stone axe.
Yes, use the stone axe. Don't use the gold shovel for anything if you can avoid it. But yeah, go ahead and use the stone axe. Cut down a couple trees, just get them started. And after you gather, maybe where are you going?
I don't want to cut
Stick
the trees.
with the trees close to your claim.
Why? Maybe I want those
because.
trees.
All right, we'll take your time. Go ahead. You can wander off a few hundred blocks if you'd like to. All right. How much wood do you have now? 4 blocks?
Yeah.
That's enough to get started. So come on back to your claim. All right. So now you've got some wood. Go ahead and throw that in the chest just to protect it for now. Right-click on the chest. Right-click on the chest. There you go. And now drag that wood up into the chest, or hit Shift and hold Shift and click it, and it'll send it into the chest as well. So now you've got... And who gave you the diamond helmet?
I don't know.
Seriously. Somebody gave you a diamond helmet.
Uh-oh.
Someone was very nice to you.
Someone was very nice. Oh, well. But the next thing you're going to want to look for, because during the night, at night, something you want to protect yourself with are torches. So what do you need for torches, John?
We're going to need a bench, crafting bench, aren't we?
You will need a crafting bench. Well, actually, you don't need a crafting bench for the torches. What you need are sticks of wood.
Mm-hmm. Which we have wood.
And, okay, you have wood logs, which are fine. We're going to be fine with that. But the other big component you're going to need is, can you, any idea?
I want to say redstone.
Yeah, redstone, perfect. Come on over here. There's some coal over here, conveniently placed into the stone.
Oh, that's right. The
If
coal.
you turn to your that way towards that gorge.
This way.
No, to the right. Don't fall into the gorge. It gets shallow over at the end here. There you go. See where that chicken just disappeared? That was weird. All right, so yeah, head down into the gorge there, and see the funny blocks there.
These.
See the block that's a coal block. So there's coal inside of that. So if you grab your pickaxe out, not your shovel, your pickaxe, there you go, and go ahead and dig that coal block out, you will get some coal out of it. And the next one next to it, you got to drop down into that hole to pick up the piece of coal. There you go. All right. And if you continue on a little further down into this trough, you'll see some more coal. Oh, and look at that. You're in a good spot. There's a slime. Slimes are good. You want slimes. You having a hard time? Don't use the pickaxe on the dirt.
Oh.
Yeah. You hear the slime flopping around down there?
I hear something making noise, but I don't know exactly
That's the
where
slime. It's behind you.
That thing.
There it is. Yeah, that thing.
What do I do to it?
It won't hurt you, but if you use a sword, you can kill it. And sometimes it'll drop slime. All right, there you go. So now you got some sticky balls, but you see more coal. There should be another seam of coal right in front of you. There you go. So what you're looking for is coal, because coal is what is really what's going to get you started. It'll let you build torches, stuff like that, run furnaces, things that you need, things that are important as standard Minecraft things. So go ahead and grab some of that coal. You don't have to mine all of it right now if you don't want to. It sure is convenient that the world happened to spawn some coal right there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. You're digging stone. The coal blocks are the ones with the little black lines on them. The stone blocks just look like stone. I don't know how else to describe them. All right, hop on back out of the gorge here, and we'll head back over to where your claim is.
What's this thing here?
What's what thing? That is a mushroom.
Mushroom?
That's a mushroom.
What happens if you right-click on it?
Nothing. If you left-click on it, though, you'll dig it up. There you go.
Oh.
So head back up to your claim, though. We're going to talk more about your claim and what good your claim does.
We might need John to reduce his render distance. He is getting a terrible frame rate. But that could be because of my capture.
Yeah.
So
yeah, into that chest, go ahead and throw that slime that you got, because you don't really need it for anything right now. It'll come in important later when you start getting into redstone and doing cool things like that. But for right now, you don't need any slime. What you do want to do, though, is grab the blocks of wood out, the tree blocks that you grabbed. Go ahead and take those out. And make sure you keep your golden shovel in your hand. We're going to talk about that in just a second, why that's important. So grab that wood that's in your chest and put it into your inventory somewhere. Anywhere in the lower section. It doesn't have to be your quick inventory, just your lower inventory. And that'll be all you need. And the coal. Yeah, we'll keep the coal, too. There you go. That's perfect. All right. So go ahead and close that. Do you remember how to build a crafting bench?
No.
You hit E, and you'll bring up your inventory, your personal inventory.
E.
The character, the keyboard key E.
Hold on, I'm like stuck and he's not moving and not doing anything. There. E. There we go.
Okay, so now take those wood logs and put it up into that. So that little mini crafting bench you have up there, little crafting area. Put it up there, and you'll be able to turn those into some wood planks. Shift-click on them, you'll turn them all into wood planks. The wood planks. Click on the wood, not the blocks, the wood planks. There you go. All right, now take the wood planks and drop one on top of the other in that crafting area. So we're going to make some torches first of all.
How'd you split them?
Okay, so go up to click and carry the whole thing, the whole stack. Now right-click over one, the top one, and then right-click over the bottom one.
Okay.
That'll drop one at a time. Not horizontally, vertically, one on top of the other.
Oh.
Okay, so left-click to drop the whole stack, and then move that down. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Separate that stack, put one on the top, and one right below it.
Hey, Joe, one thing that's being suggested by our awesome chat room is maybe we should have John set his home.
We will. That's actually a really good point. We will do that as soon as he finishes building some torches, because
it's going
to get dark soon.
Okay.
So go ahead and grab those sticks and put them back up into the one of the lower crafting points, and then grab all that coal that you just got that conveniently spawned into the world purely by nature, and hold shift and click on the torches on the right, and you'll get all of those torches converted. So now you have 15 torches.
16.
Which is cool. So go ahead and you have 16. I can't read the screen; it's too pixelated. All right, so now go ahead and close that. Hit E to close that little crafting area. Switch to your torches and just place some around inside your claim. Oh, I should have left you with a stick. Here, let me throw a stick at you. This is sort of cheating, but here, go back and pick up that stick that I threw on the ground behind you. All right, so go ahead and place a couple more torches just to take a look. Just to light up this little area here. And where you are is right between a jungle biome and I think this might be a rivers biome, I'm going to guess. Oh, extreme hills, edge, and a swampland.
Put a torch right on top of my chest?
Huh?
Can I put a torch right on top of the chest?
You cannot place a torch on top of your chest. So now take a look at that stick that I threw at you. Now what's really cool about those sticks is you can right-click anywhere on the world, anywhere where you're looking, and it'll show you who's claimed that area. So, like for right now, you have the claim that you're standing in. You can see them bordered by those marks.
Uh-huh.
But the claim next door. Oh, I have a golden axe. I need a golden shovel. I am failing at getting the right tool. The claim next door, someone came in and annoyingly is claiming that space. And the way to find out, maybe, I think he's claiming it. There we go. All right. So the way to find out that area is claimed is if you go to build into it, you're not going to be able to. So go ahead and try to place a torch. Go ahead a little further. A little further. And just try to place a torch there.
I placed one.
What did it say, John?
Oh. When you
I don't have payback.
Look at that.
Mission.
This annoying payback player has just such a pain in the neck built a claim directly next to yours. You want to see exactly how big that claim is, though, so you know what areas to avoid. So if you switch back to that stick, the stick.
I'm getting it.
There you go. And now right-click on where that claim said it was.
Notice how it gives you that border. So it tells you...
So that actually shows you my claim in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now back in your claim. Let's see how many claim blocks. I'm gonna give you a few claim blocks because why not? So we'll give you an extra few claim blocks, and we'll let you expand your territory just a little bit. So what you want to do is go ahead and use that stick again to right-click on your own territory. Make sure you have that highlighted the way it is right now.
Yep.
Perfect. Now switch to that golden shovel. This is what the golden shovel is for. The golden shovel is not for digging up dirt. Everybody who gets a golden shovel is like, hey, I'm going to dig up some dirt, and then wastes it on that, has wasted their golden shovel. That is terrible. It's no more effective than a wooden shovel. So go ahead and use the golden shovel to right-click on one of your corners, any one of the corners that you have there, preferably one not against the claim that I have. And what you see is it picked up that piece of glowstone.
Uh-huh.
And now you can right-click anywhere else, and it will expand your claim size. So make sure you go past that. So go further out, like at a diagonal, at a few blocks, and right-click again. And if you have enough claim blocks, it'll let you expand your claim. So now you can see you have not a much larger, but a larger claim. And it even tells you how many claim blocks you have available to continue claiming with. I gave you a few bonus claim blocks.
I saw that.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Now the other thing that you can do, I'll set it back to day so the zombies that are heading your direction won't come and kill you. I told you they're coming your way.
John's running.
Yeah.
John's afraid.
Yeah, well, it's a zombie on fire. There's another. Oh, okay. The other zombies died.
Okay.
All right. So the other thing that they talked about in the chat room that's really, really important is to set your /home commands. Now, what home does is if you die, if you go somewhere else out in the world and you want to get back to an area really easily and quickly, you can use your home commands. So the first thing you want to do is probably set your home, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So you can name it whatever you want. I usually name my home.
That's a good idea.
Sounds confusing. But so the way to do that is just in the chat, just do /set home.
One word, set home.
All one word. I'll get that turned off. All right. Set home space home. And what that'll do is set this as your home. And hit enter. There you go. Now you have a home set. So now you can set up to 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you only have 1 right now. And that doesn't really matter. So like if you have friends playing on the server or something like that, you can set their locations as other home options. Or if you have a really big base, you can set up multiple points inside your base as your home. But it'll always teleport you back to exactly where you were. So if you're just starting out your first day, you're trying to get through it, maybe you come onto the server late into the first day and you don't really have enough to survive, you can always do /spawn, go back to the spawn building, set your home first, go back to the spawn building, hang out there through the night, you'll be safe, protected, all that kind of stuff. Then when the day comes back up, do home, back into your home. So now we'll just try that real quick. Why don't you do a /spawn? Okay, remember we used this command earlier. You should remember how to spell it now. Okay, and that took you back to the spawn building, look at that, right where you started out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to go back to where you were, do /home. /home space home. Sorry. There you go. And you're back here. See how easy that is? It's awesome, isn't it? It's great.
Now you said /home space home. I just typed
Yes.
/home.
Yeah, if you name it home, /home will take you back to, I think, if you only have 1, it'll take you back to whatever your home is. But that's basic how you can kind of get started, how you can get going. Then of course you'd go a little further. You'd build your house or whatever you want to build there, and do a bit more in terms of actually constructing something. But you've got a claim. You have a reserved area. You have this annoying payback guy who's next door that just keeps encroaching on your space. But maybe you'll get lucky and he'll abandon his claim. So. In fact, I think he's going to do that right now. Yeah, there. He just abandoned his claim. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's so nice of him to do that. So, here comes another zombie, by the way. But, I don't know. What other things, Chase, should we talk to him about first thing to do on the Minecraft Me server? Things that are really useful to know.
Well,
things that we get a lot of questions about.
Well, one thing, obviously I believe would be, gathering of resources. That'd be food. That would be, wood. Now, John's going after the zombie here. Nice job there, John. And he's going to pick up the parts from the zombie. Now, John, did you notice that you're right underneath looks like a cave area down here? You need that? Did you see that?
I mean, the stuff over here?
No, down here.
Yeah, there was a cave back there.
Now, I don't see you guys at all. I mean,
no, I know.
Yeah, we're vanished. He can't see us.
All right. But you're saying right down where I was down there with the zombie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're down where we were gathering the coal earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you do, John? I mean, obviously, do you have any food?
I have an egg.
You have an egg.
Egg, some rotten flesh.
Which I wouldn't recommend eating. It's not very appetizing. I mean, John, you seem a little confused here. I mean, is this not as high of a challenge like Eve is for you?
What do you mean?
Well,
I know it doesn't quite have the same learning curve.
Yeah.
Cliff.
I could probably try to kill this guy from the shore.
Why would you kill the squid?
Food?
Oh, he's dead, but he dropped something.
And I'm going to die. Come on. He won't move up.
You got to jump up, John.
I am pushing jump.
John's going to drown to death.
I'm pushing jump. It's spacebar's jump.
Now he's farther underneath. Yes. You got to
How'd you do
keep
that?
tapping. Keep tapping, John.
Just hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down.
Oh.
There you go.
You keep tapping while I'm tapping it, but it's
We almost saw John drowned.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was tapping the spacebar, not holding it down.
So why don't we do a new claim for him? Why don't we talk about how to add an additional claim? So you already have one claim established. Say you want to expand a little bit. You want to add you find a new really cool mine or new really cool something that you want to reserve for yourself. So if you have the claim box available to do it and you still have that golden shovel that you spawned with, which again, you did not use to dig dirt,
correct,
or gravel or anything else, you can really quickly and easily create a new claim. It has to be, cover the creeper. That was good. It has to be a minimum of 10 by 10. So you have to have at least 100 claim blocks in order to claim a new area. John, amazingly, even though he hasn't been on the server very much, has over 600 claim blocks. I have no idea how that happened.
Yeah.
But
so what if I wanted to?
That,
what if I? Yeah. So I want to claim this lake.
you want to claim that pond?
Yeah, the pond.
That's a lake.
Okay,
John.
Lake, a
so
pond.
switch over to your shovel.
Yep.
To your golden shovel. And when you switch over to it, you notice in the chat, it actually says how many claim blocks you have available.
Yep.
And the way you claim something is just right-click on the ground for one corner, and you'll see a go ahead and just right-click right there.
Okay.
And see it gives you the diamond blocks that show you that location. Now, for people who don't know what that means, don't get excited. You did not just generate 4 diamond or 5 diamond blocks. All you did is mark the corner of a potential claim. So now go to the other corner of where that claim area is.
Now, what if I wanted
So
to pick
walk-
that up and move it? I said, nah, that's not a good spot. I want to move it.
Right-click on it again,
Okay.
and it goes away. And now right-click somewhere else, and it'll start a new claim. Oh, it's still trying to claim that one area. Switch off your golden shovel. Sorry. So go to another tool. Now go back to the golden shovel. And now you should be able to claim again. There you go. So now go to the other corner wherever you want it to be. And
Kind of the
remember,
diagonal
it has to
corner.
be at least 10 by 10. Yeah, the diagonal corner. It has to be at least 10 by 10.
Which is probably plenty big here.
And look, you just created it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you just created a whole new claim.
Now, the one thing to note, John, is you own now that claim area is yours from the top of the sky to the bottom of the world, or bedrock, as we call it here. So it's yours all the way down to the bottom, which is beneficial.
Anything that's below ground, any blocks that are below ground, anything that you want that's inside that area is all yours. So you could actually dig the whole thing out, a perfect square all the way down, and gather every block of resource that's in there. Now, that's not to say you can't dig outside of that claim. It's just that anything you do outside of the claim won't be protected. So if you want to extend your mine past that, you can do it. It's just that it won't be in your protected area.
Now, everybody in
And
the
again,
chat room is yelling, John needs to eat. John needs
Yes.
to eat.
So, unfortunately, John doesn't have any. Well, he does have some pieces of zombie,
I have.
but we're not
some-
going to
hold
make
on.
him eat that.
Hold on a second.
Are we? Are we going to make you eat that?
Oh, it's an ink sac. Never mind.
Ink sac. Yeah, you can go ahead and try to eat the ink sac. I don't think it's going to do you a lot of good.
So the squid gets you ink.
Now,
and
one of
not
the things
sushi.
that a lot of there's a lot of great useful resources at Spawn to help out new players that have been built by members of the community.
Yes.
So I think, Joe, what we should do, don't throw eggs at him. That's just mean.
I'm trying to give him some chickens.
What we should do, Joe, is I think we should take him back to Spawn and show him some of the useful features that are around Spawn Manor that can help the new player.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, John, why don't you go ahead
How do you
and
get back? Yeah, how do you get back to spawn? John?
yeah, use your return to spawn command. Wake up, John.
I know. I'm getting there.
John.
That's. Well, okay. That was interesting.
Okay.
I go like that. Type that. Do that, and now I'm back in spawn, in the middle of a bunch of people.
All right, so why don't
Yeah.
you follow the signs that say build area?
There we go. Build area. It says up
Well, does that mean forward?
this way.
No. What? Where are you going? Do you have no sense of direction, John?
Not in
Probably
here.
not.
So, John,
It said
build area this
this
way.
way. Oh, this way. Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just keep going out those doors.
Greeted by the fine.
So
thing that says-
where are you going?
I was moving to the left because I was reading the whole Minecraft me that you can't see the whole thing from.
Oh.
So where do you want me to go? This way?
Yeah, just continue down the path. There's another sign that tells you. See? Build area.
Build area.
Yeah.
It says this way.
Yep.
Hey guys,
Signs are very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
somebody's jumping over there.
Yeah, people do that.
People, yeah, John.
Actually, I thought it was one of you.
No.
Everybody's chasing me. This way.
You won't be able to see us right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I double tap W and it just...
So one of the neat things that was built here is, do you see the sign over here, John, that says Donation Hut?
I do not, but I can probably keep going. Donation Hut. There it goes. It says this way.
Yep.
And that way.
Yep.
This way.
So-
All right. Is this it?
Nope. You come down the path.
All right.
And what's inside here? John?
Which...
There's so many people, I understand why it's very confusing for you.
All right. Is this it? Okay, this is the Donation Hut.
What's it say? What are some of the signs it say, John?
Only take what you need, bring what you have extra, and take something, leave something.
That's right.
Do not grieve. Rotten flesh. Food. So this one's got food in it.
There you go.
There's a mushroom. So you can eat the mushrooms?
I see everybody wants to open chests at the same time.
Yeah.
So this is just one of the many neat little areas of the server where, you know, if you just do a little exploring and walk around, you could see that people have set up a donation hut. Now, John, if you walk out of the donation hut, and come here, there's something I want to show you. Come down to path. Come outside the hut.
Left or right?
Take a left, and you'll
Okay.
notice right next to the chickens here, there's a little sign here. What's that say?
Wait a minute. Went too far. Chickens says...
So someone hit the button is not going to take all those free melons that are going to come down that water.
Free melons, please toggle back when done.
So someone's going to take all the melons and be very mean to you. But if you notice, there's melons coming down the water stream.
Yes.
Then you can pick them up. And now you have some melons.
Something to eat. Those are
Something to
important.
eat, John, which you might want to do right about now.
Yes. See that thing on the bottom right of your screen, those little drumstick-looking things? That's your food level.
Yep. I forgot.
Yeah, you need to eat to bring that up, and then it will actually start restoring your health on the left side.
So you right-click on them or left-click?
Once it's in,
put them in your put them into your inventory, so into your quick inventory. So replace one of the items you have down below, and just drag them into that, and it'll swap whatever's there. So go back up to the melons up in the main inventory screen, and you don't have to clear a space. If you drag it down onto an existing block, it'll swap them in your hand.
Oh.
So just like that.
Oh. Okay.
So now go back out of that, switch over to that in your hand, to one of the melons, and right click and hold, and it'll start eating it. There you go. And you can see your health slowly or your food level slowly increase as you eat more of those.
at least John's eating in private.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's watching him at all.
Give him the
You can
scraps
stop
to
eating
the,
once that's full. Once that's up, it won't do you any more good to keep eating.
And that also brings up the my little health levels.
Yes, it does. So, John, any other questions?
When do we start slaughtering the chickens?
But those aren't your chickens.
Aha.
That
Aren't they supposed to be laying eggs up there then?
Well, sometimes they do, but these aren't your chickens.
Aha.
Yeah.
Now, remember, you can use the stick to see who the area belongs to.
Oh, I just
So if
killed
you're-
the frame rate. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Stop. Whoa, I didn't mean to go over there. All right, hold on. Okay. So that means we got to take the stick. We probably don't want to have the rotten flesh in my inventory over here.
You can. Doesn't hurt anything.
So what do you use rotten flesh for?
Actually, the best use for rotten flesh is to feed it to pet dogs because
Aha.
they don't get harmed by it. At least they didn't used to last time I looked into it.
All right.
So what's the highest item count for a stack?
64?
64.
Yeah, highest amount you can put into one stack is 64, but some objects have fewer, have a decreased number. And then some things can't be stacked at all. Like full buckets can't be stacked. Empty buckets can be.
So I got to say,
I take it either people are dropping stuff on the ground.
they are. They're giving you
yeah.
things.
So the best thing, so like we were saying earlier, is you're here, you've gathered some food, you got some of the free server resources that are there. Now you can go back to your home and start building there. So how do you get back there?
I will.
Remember, John?
Yep. 1 second. I would finally, now that I got the stick, I was gonna see. So you right click. This block has
And there
been
you can
claimed
see
by
this has been
administrator.
claimed by an administrator.
Okay.
So that's an admin claim area, which means it doesn't really belong to anybody. It's sort of server property, I guess.
So then, who collects like the eggs, or did I just pick those up, or someone?
You might have just picked up that egg, or whoever was walking next to you did. It's hard to say.
Now, shouldn't that have gone into my quick inventory, or would that have shown up?
Usually
in
it does. So I have a feeling the person who was walking there next to you picked it up instead.
Oh.
But that's okay. So you remember
That's
how to get back to your home? We're going to go back and review that.
We're gonna go home E, and I'm
There you
home.
go.
There you are, John.
And there I
So
am.
now you're back at your home, and nobody's here following you around because you're remote enough that nobody knows where it is yet. I'm sure they will find it. But yeah, pretty wild. And you actually have some okay resources here.
So, John, before we conclude, do you have any questions?
No. You know, I guess I probably should
You should be playing more.
bats. Yes, I should probably be playing more. Now I can probably log in from my PC at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Considering I've
And you can jump on with us, and we'll walk you through. We'll help you out, John. That's one of those things that
Definitely.
we want to do is we definitely want to bring you up to speed because don't feel bad. I was in the same boat.
Yeah.
now on the trees now, like that one I cut earlier. Is that tree gone, or is that like does this sit now because it's lowered itself or something?
Yeah, when you cut down the middle of a tree, if you cut off all of the wood blocks, it will get rid of the whole tree will go away eventually. If you get rid of all of these wood blocks that you see in front of you, if you leave just the top, it actually will eventually get rid of just the top as well. The plugin's supposed to be able to control that. Now, if you want more trees, the best way to do that is look up above. See the leaf blocks? Start digging out some of the leaf blocks. And after a while, it may take a few tries, but eventually you'll start getting saplings into your inventory. So see if you get any. In a minute here, I'm going to throw one at you in case you don't get any.
Actually, let me see something. I do have spruce. Actually, somebody had given me some spruce saplings.
Oh, okay. So all you do is let's head back over to your claim because it's actually in a little bit different biome. Let's see. I'll reappear for you so you can see me.
Yep.
So all you do is just put that in your grip and right click on the ground again, and you'll plant that sapling. Now it'll plant as just a little shrub looking thing.
Now, do I have to do it within my claim area, or can I come over here?
You can place it wherever you want to place it. Although you'll learn that there are sort of best practices to do for where you place trees in terms of relation to other objects. So now you can see that's just a little sapling. Given enough time, that will grow up into a big tree like these others, although this one will be a different kind of tree. This will be a spruce instead of a jungle tree. So, but yeah, that's it. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward.
So now the type of
there you just got a sapling out of that one. If you look in your inventory, you should see jungle sapling now.
It says
So that
says
is
oak
a
sapling.
jungle tree. You just got that out of that tree by knocking those leaves down. So there really is some benefit to destroying the leaf blocks as well, because you will gather those sapling pieces along with the wood blocks.
Because I was going, all right, well, being just thinking, if you cut down all your trees, you're going to lose any close resources for wood and stuff, because obviously you're going to want some wood.
Yep, and in vanilla Minecraft, the best way to do that is after you've cut down some trees, after you've gathered some saplings, set up a tree farm. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. And in fact, you could actually go back and watch a video we had a little while ago where I had a fairly complicated tree farm system that actually will gather quite a few trees and gather easily gather resources from those trees.
So, John, here's your homework assignment.
All right.
I'm going to give you a homework assignment because we're going to bring you back because I think everybody loves you. I mean, honestly,
I don't
John,
know why?
They just do. You're just a likable, ducky character.
Yep.
So you have a home now. You have this area over here. Okay. What are you missing from this area, John?
Other than I need some wood to build a house.
Right. So you
Right.
you are in a nice biome that's got plenty of trees. And you have an axe. Now, Joe, I think we'll since John was such a good sport, why don't we give him a diamond axe? What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, we can give him a diamond axe. Sure.
All right, so we're gonna
let's find.
So Joe's gonna give you a diamond axe, John. So this way you don't have to wear out your
I'll
axe.
put it into your inventory. There you go.
All right.
So now,
Although you can make more stone tools, you have a huge, actually a fairly big supply of stone right back there in that ravine.
yeah, and your inventory is already starting to fill up. So here's what we're gonna do for you, John. What we're gonna do is we're going to give you an assignment, and that assignment, I think, Joe, in my opinion, should be maybe John builds a house, a homestead by I don't know. When do you want to do it? Next Sunday? What do you think, John? Joe?
Let's do a couple episodes from now.
All right, so
2
2 weeks.
Give them a couple episodes, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You can build a decent home. Doesn't have to be ornate. Doesn't have to be big. Also, in that time, you'll expand how many claim blocks you have. Maybe abandon that other claim. And if you have any questions about that, we can show you how to do that.
Yep.
And then we'll check back in a couple weeks, see what you've done or what you have failed to do.
Can you do that,
And,
John, for us?
And
I can probably work on that.
Okay.
shouldn't take very long. It shouldn't take you more than maybe an hour or so.
So take away now. If you need to, we do have previous episodes you can watch. How to make a house, how to create a bed. You could also utilize resources on the interwebs. But all we ask is you take 1 day away from your Eve work. Take 1 day away, and put it in Minecraft. What do you think you could do that for us, John? And for the people that are watching you right now, trying to get to know you?
Probably. So I just noticed in my inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another chest.
You must have picked it up when you were back at the
in the spawn area.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can have multiple chests then, obviously.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. In fact, if you do you still have that chest in your hand?
It's not equipped at the moment, but
go ahead and knock out one of your torches here. Before the zombies come, I'm gonna set it back to day again.
So how do you knock out a
Just hit it.
So just whack it with whatever. Doesn't matter. Any tool you have, just hit the torch with it. No. The one next to the chest. Sorry, one of the ones next to the chest.
Oh.
The chest is back this way.
Yeah, wait a second. Don't know why I was over there. Okay.
Work on your sense of direction. So go ahead and now that you've knocked that torch out, put that extra chest you have in your hand, and place it right next to the first one. And now, look at that. It joined the other chest. You have a double chest, so if you right-click on it, you'll see it's a much bigger storage area. See?
Wow, that's impressive.
See? Yeah.
How big?
So you can only expand chests to double chests. You can't make triple or quadruple chests, which would be cool, but you can't. But yeah, so now all you got to do now is build a home around that chest, and it'll be awesome, or some kind of a building anyway, a house, right? And you can destroy those chests if you want to and position them somewhere else. The claim, once you put a chest down, it establishes a 10 by 10 claim. That claim is yours, whether you have those chests there or not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John. I think that's where we're going to leave things.
All right. So now, is there fishing?
Oh, yes.
There is fishing. Oh, yes. You have to craft a fishing pole.
Oh.
And then yes, you can fish if you would like to fish.
You know, Joe, I don't even think we've covered fishing.
No, we really haven't.
Yeah.
So John, here's another assignment for you. Why don't you figure out how to fish, and then we'll bring you back to another episode. You can teach us how to fish.
Chase, look what's on my screen.
What's that? Hold on here. I clicked off your screen real quick. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Because you unplugged the Mac, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, then plug it back in. Don't worry about it. Or just shut the laptop. Or log off. Go ahead and just hit OK, log off, and all that.
How do you Alt tab, Command tab?
Yeah, Command tab's
What?
fine.
Well, I need to release the
the window.
back to game.
John got a battery message. Probably why his battery his frame rate was a little low.
Yep.
So
Can I kill the bat?
sure you can.
That's one of Joe's bats.
Hey, leave it alone. All right. So there you go, you guys. There's a brief, if you will, a 101 in joining the server. We had some fun with it, obviously. And there's a lot to learn. So we'll definitely come back and revisit this topic from time to time. But the most important
and
thing...
if Chase was a novice player at the beginning, holy smokes on John.
Oh. The most important thing, you guys, really, is to make sure you read the documentation, read the website. Don't be afraid to ask for help and assistance. That's really important. Yep. And you know what? We all have to start somewhere. Just have good grammar, be patient, be polite, be respectful. But we'll definitely come back and revisit this for sure. It's one of those things that we know that a lot of you guys want us to cover, and we will. I do want to remind everybody, in case you haven't known, we're trying to make our way to Minecon 2013 in Orlando, Florida. And we are trying to raise $5,000 to get the Geek Gamer TV crew, which includes John Kessler, to the Minecon there. And we could really use your help to help us raise those funds. And we have many different ways you can contribute. You can do so by heading to ggtv.me/Minecon. ggtv.me/Minecon. And when you donate, you can select a different perk, like a $1 perk or $5 perk. For $10, we will mail you a postcard that we will hand sign and send from Florida. So there's many different ways you can contribute. But all you have to do is just head over to the site, which you can actually also find on our website at geekgamer.tv right there. We have a little widget there on the right-hand side. Okay. Joseph Falby, he tweets. John doesn't.
Occasionally.
But Joe does tweet occasionally.
I at least know what Twitter is.
That's true.
And friend face.
And jitter and but yeah, you can follow Joe on Twitter at Falby, Falbey. You could also, if you guys want to, follow me on Twitter at Nunes and at Geek Gamer TV is the network Twitter. We do Geek Gamer Weekly every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern at live.geekgamer.tv. And you're probably wondering, well, why is Minecraft Me in place of Geek Gamer Weekly? Well, because we decided to do a Minecraft Me ambush to show you what Minecraft Me is all about if you're usually turning in for the Geek Gamer show. And also, we ambushed John here as well. Mm-hmm. John, honestly, I got to say thank you for being a good sport about it. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
You sure you're being a little short there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It was excellent. How's that? Is that better?
Yes, that's great. So
that's verging on creepy. That one is.
Yeah, that was. So thanks for joining us, you guys. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you for the next edition of Minecraft Me and Geek Gamer Weekly. For Mr. Joseph Falby, I'm Chase Nunes. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Keep digging.
Should have made John say it.
I know. But I will say this.
Dig it.
What?
But I will say this. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. Giggity.
Joe.
Dig it.
Joe. Dig it. Joe. Say it, Joe. Joe.
What?
You're supposed to say.
Are we doing that?
Well,
this is Minecraft Me, not Geek Gamer Weekly.
We're merging both. Go.
We're merging both, so I need to pick some celebrity name to say randomly.
Quickly.
Helen Mirren. Whatever. I don't know why that came to mind.
You should have just sent the gal from Hunger Games.